Hello everyone, this video gives a brief explanation of our VR Lab project 3D character animation system. I will mainly talk about what we have done so far. The 3D avatar system is to adding virtual assistant component that can directly interact with user in an existing VR scene. We have four main goals in our project. First is to do background research about other existing 3D avatar systems. The results are included in our project repo. The other three tasks are regarding to creating such a virtual assistant and adding animations to it. To start with, I want to introduce to you all the basic component in our scene. Here's our scene look task. Under it, that's the normal one, camera and light. And here is our character, human. We name it hero. And the plane, that's what he's like moving on. And the free look camera rig. We use this for the first task, for the head and eyes controller. And we have three assets. First, head look controller, and this is also for the first task. And this, you can also find this free look camera rig under the standard assets. You find it here, standard assets, cameras, free fabs, and here. So this one and this one are for the first task, and this one, Ado mocap, is for the second and third tasks to realize the Ado movements and to loop the Ado movements together. So at the beginning, we learned how to build an avatar on screen using UMA. That code is not included here, but we first we created an avatar from scratch ourselves. What we did is we imported the UMA generator, slots library, that's for head, body, etc., race library, overlay library, that's for clothes, hairs, etc., to our project script and initialized the generator. Used it to generate a character. Then we defined the whole slot number. We added the slots sequentially and added overlay to the slots if it's necessary. After that, a 3D character is accomplished. But to simplify all this procedure, we just downloaded a model from Asset Store in this project. And adjusted his appearances. Let me see, adjust his appearances. So to make him more like an assistant. Then it comes to the main part, realizing the Ado movement in order to make the assistant feels alive. To achieve that, we download some Ado movement and attach those to our avatar. Here. That's what I told you before, the Ado mocap. In here, there are many FBX files. Those are different Ado movements. You can find the description here, Ado package description. To achieve the second task, we just add the Ado movement in the animation here. Under the animation, you choose this. There's a list of the Ado movements. You choose one of them and enable the animator. But for the third task, we need to loop multiple Ado animations together so that the user won't notice there is a repeating pattern. So we won't use this animation anymore. We disable it and we turn to use this one, animator. We created an avatar animator controller here. We created here. Let's see. We just loop. We choose some. We choose some of this add a movement. For example, this one, and we just drag it here, and we make transitions like so. After the entry, it goes to here and goes to here. Just delete it. Yes. And we loop one adult animation after another, and we make it an infinite loop. And then we add this animator controller to our avatar. You just click here and enables this animator. And to mention one thing to mention that before this avatar is what we downloaded. It's a model from the asset store, so it's not really an avatar. It's let me see. So before the hero is like this. It uses skin mesh render, and there are like shaders. It's just different components put together, but it's not an hero avatar. What you see here is not there. To make it an hero avatar, we need to do the following. First, we choose the hero, and then you can see there's model, rig, animators. We choose rig. And the animation tab, we choose humanoid, and we click configure. Then it automatically turns it to an hero avatar, so that now we can add in our animator, we can link the avatar animator controller and our hero avatar together. We choose these two, and then it's over. At last, the virtual avatar's head and eyes should follow the user's movement automatically. So I'll show you first. So the avatar's head can move upward, downward, and in all the directions. Just follow the camera. And now I stop the cursor. Now I stop the cursor. It goes to the add movements. It goes to the like looping add movements in task 3. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's stop it. Yeah, let's stop here. So to achieve the first tasks, we did the following. First, we need to disable the main camera. Here, we disabled it. And we imported a camera package. This is what we imported, camera package, and use this free look camera rig. We use this to simulate the user's view, set it and enables it. So to conclude, we disabled main camera and include this free look camera rig. And we're using the cursor hit like here. That's in the other head look controller script. We use this cursor hit to control the main camera movement. Here. This is to control the main camera movement, and we use this head look controller is here. We use it to control the Avenger's head movement, to let it follow the main camera's movement. And all our codes are commented. You can see here. First, we set up the different segments, and then we let it remember the initial directions of the drains, and that should not be affected. And we handle each segments, etc. So I think that's all. Thank you for your attention.